What's up, guys? How y'all been? This is just another video, so I can talk about some things that you probably don't care about, but I think you can find relatable things too. What is that? That's just my book. Let's read my book. Really, it's probably interesting than what I will say. So let's see what there is. This is also an old notebook from myself, which I sometimes use. There was a time that I felt English. Yeah, I used to teach English sometimes, but this is just yeah, this is just some of the planning and some of the people I've dealt and tracking their lessons. Not a successful business. A lot of people who are just bad people, not kind people. It's just hard to do business here. And I understand business is hard, but living here and doing business is just extreme level. Really, you just living on hardcore mode. Yeah, there is verbs on English that I've heard wrote down that was given to me, but by my girlfriends on the old days, which is good. Still, is my girlfriend, and we're doing our thing good. This is some kind of a tracker. I've done 3 days and I gave up on it like I did on other things, which is cool. But also I've seen that these trackers do not really work unless you're committed to it and wanna finish it. The thing that works for me is YouTube. YouTube works for me because there's just pressure that I need to upload, or people will see that I did not upload, which keeps me working. So yeah, this says that you need two things: consistency and guidance. Pretty good. Yeah, actually facts, you need two things: consistency and guidance. Oh, this was a moment from 2024, like February or March times. I was making games. If you have made games, I was making games because before that I was working with Unreal, and before that I was working with Unity. I have not impressive portfolio in game development. So yeah. What is this? Yeah. I've made a plan here to make $4 million. I don't know how do you make $4 million. I need to make 50K, so I don't know what the fuck I was thinking in 2024 to make $4 million, bro. Through games. Yeah, you can make some money like that, but maybe I can make games. Yeah, I have knowledge. I have the coding skills. I also have failed, coding experience. I have working experience in there. Yeah. Anyways, let's just forget that. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is this plan to have a healthy group and market things there. Plan a solid plan of what you're gonna do daily. I do not know. There is a thing called androgen here. I know this from physiology class. This is not a class, it's a course, online course from Coursera. I've talked about gave up on that too. Smash like for giving up. Yeah. Oh, and under this I've written that learn sales, get better at videos. I mean, learning sales is kind of making you better at videos, but yeah. Sell protein pre-workout. I used to sell protein and pre-workout also. It wasn't a long time. It was a really short time, but I've tried that as well. Yeah, I tried selling personal coaching. I have impressive resume in gym, in sports or combat sports if you want to talk about that, you know, and there is video content, expert advice. I don't know how I'm gonna give an expert advice if I'm not an expert. I know a lot of things. I know a lot of things about a lot of skills. I know a lot of, I have a lot of skills, but that doesn't make me an expert. I'm far from an expert. So yeah, it says that health eating tips. Yeah, if you just wanna get, you know, in good shape, and if you're fat, just eat some protein. Well, that's it really. Eat some good protein and you will feel full. Protein and water. If you make that a priority, it will be harder for you to eat more because you are already full. And the reason you will, eat less than you're doing currently right now is protein takes a lot of time to get digested. That's the reason. But if you ate some, carbohydrates, it will probably, you know, be digesting in 2 hours and you will probably feel hungry. But it doesn't mean you should just cut carbohydrates because it's what just gives you, energy. So you shouldn't do that. It just gives you the sugar, and that's only the information you need. You don't need anything. And go hit the gym. Just type down a beginner workout for gym in YouTube and watch the first video, and that's it. Do not fucking think about a million things. God dang, this is from 2023. I wrote down 18 June 2023. I was doing cybersecurity and trying to make some money through copywriting. Dang. And trying to do some push-ups daily. 150 push-ups. 50 push-ups, I don't know why. And I took some notes here for my boxing. Jack Dempsey's book. Yeah, I remember that one. It's a pretty good book. I wrote down some of the things here. I'll be one of the greatest people that is known to humanity. Cap, bro. Goals. World champion boxer. Bro. World champions struggle to get some money. And there is something below that. Getting $10,000 monthly. Yeah, fuck that. You ain't getting that through boxing, bro. Forget that. I'll be the greatest. Everyone who doubted me will be proven wrong. Time has came and I'm there for it. Fuck it all. I'll be the greatest. This is one of the cringiest shit I've ever read in my life. And it's from me. Dumbass. Anyways. Yeah, this man is dumb. I wish someone was guiding me. No, I understand now. I understand now. I've seen it from my girlfriend. She acted like this. And I see that, this is my age. And I acted like this too. So, this is how people get developed. That's just how it is. I don't really want to work, but I'm determined to be successful. I won't lose my hope and continue to work. I mean, that's true. I didn't lose my hope. I wish I wasn't talking about a hope, but just one work, but brother, you should just fucking do YouTube, and I would have got some money right now. However, I need to put more effort, so at least I can achieve something. Yeah, duh, what the fuck I'm talking about? I believe 6 hours a day is acceptable. Yes, man. 6 hours a day is much more than acceptable if you're putting down the right work. I was not putting down the right work and I was doing 10 hours daily and it wasn't working, as you're seeing right now. The thing that I do, I wrote down this as a character, like I need to do these things. Act natural around women. What the fuck does that mean? Doesn't procrastinate. Seems cap. You just need to do a lot of things to not procrastinate. Focuses on his discipline. Yeah, that's me. Shares one post a day at least. I wonder where the fuck was I posting that? I don't know. Always goes to boxing. Yeah, I've done that and I've broken my hand in a fight. I wouldn't say fight, but sparring. Learn about boxing principles and increase his knowledge. Yeah, I've fucking done that. Act kind to everyone. No, I haven't done that. I've become bitter actually. I am really kind to, but still bitter. Kinder than this man. I was a fucking psycho back then. It's just, not a good life. Works. Like, when I mean not a good life, I mean being a psycho is not a good life. This is much better. And I'm more civil. Which means I'm more happy. If you ever heard it from Mike Tyson, he says that being great gives you a lot of resources. Being good doesn't. But being good is much greater than being great. All those great men wasn't good in the history. So you need to become good, not great. You need to become good and great. You can do it right now with the social media. And work 6 hours at least when his day is fully empty. That's a cap. Some of days I did, some of days I didn't. Works 2 hours at least when goes to work. I mean, yeah, when I come back from the work, I worked like a motherfucker. That was good. Learns about sales and practices his skills. Damn, bro, how much things I was doing. Records himself to analyze himself for improvement. Yeah, good thing. Didn't didn't do it consistently though. Journals every day about his goals. Yeah, that can be good. I've decided to check my progress every day and journal every day. Then why the fuck you didn't do it? Actually, checking progress every day and journaling every day is like doing a YouTube, but this one is much easier than this. I'm quite happy to start editing. Damn, I started editing on this day. Although it's easy, it's better than nothing. What is easy? Editing is easy? Or I don't know. Maybe I meant like cutting videos is easy. So anyways, my main goal is that Porsche, and my main goal is that Porsche, and I'll get it. Bro, what the fuck do you need a Porsche for? You ain't gonna take care of it. You don't got money to go to the maintenance, and cannot really go to the dealership. You just need to take it elsewhere. I need to find discipline videos and share them. One video a day. That's fucking disgusting. I've struck down the goal, but didn't do it. Fucking dumbass. I mean, I've done some boxing videos and it got like pretty good. I have one video that was like 18 million views, which was, pretty good. 18 million is pretty good. I got like 56k followers from that. That account is still there. I don't know why I'm not using it. I don't know which mail that's assigned to anyways. Fuck that. I mean, I can use that as well, but I don't know. Yeah, I can use that. Why don't I use that? Yeah. Why don't I use that? Maybe I should use that account. I don't know. One video a day is perfectly fine. However, I'm capable of doing more. Why less? Yes. It makes sense, but just sometimes too much. I'll try to cut out a bit of music. I'll list my listening to music. I'll list my daily goals on the left. That was my daily goals. Things I need to get down, find discipline videos and download. Alright. Create YouTube channels. Ask AI to give you pitching sales email template. Dang, bruh. Oh, there are book titles that I should just read and document the things I've learned. How to learn French. Why do you need the French for, brother? I know a bit of French, like essentials, but no, I never learned that. I gave up on that too. All the components and mindset. What the fuck does that mean? Practical books to learn and practice. To practice fucking what? Online registration for class. That's probably my class. Learning French in 30 days. That seems like a good video. I've done that recently in 3 days. 3 days of learning Spanish. I've learned a lot of things though. Yeah, gave up on that too. Fuck. How much I gave up on things. I guess I try a lot of things, that's why I gave up on a lot of things. That's just biased thing, Most people do not try a lot of things, that's why they cannot fail a lot of things, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Yeah. How to master any language in 6 months. Yeah, this is an easy one. I can learn a language fully in 6 months. And I'm confident in it. So I've learned English. Yeah. How to be fluent in French from 0 in 30 days. Bro, I don't need French. Shut the fuck up. Smart goals. Google is your best friend. That's true. Yeah, this is just how to learn French. Practice. Power of recording. Find a partner. Don't worry about being perfect. Use flashcards to learn new words. Yeah. Good info though, good info. Yeah, I was just selling ebooks for $8. What the fuck, man? Why do you need $8? Ebooks, what was that about? It was about think the uh, the calisthenics, yeah. Don't forget what the fuck? Collect emails from everywhere, cold email, cold approach, social testing. I don't know what social testing is. There's a small heart in here. I don't know who wrote that down. Maybe it was me. I don't fucking know. That's a full page of French words I have practiced and used sentences. Pretty good. Steps of 7 steps of communication. Goal-oriented. What are you trying to accomplish? Strategy. What's your plan? The process. What will you do? First, second, third. Momentum. The best point comes last. What the fuck? And I didn't wrote down otherwise. It's just absent. Yeah, gave up on that too. Fuck. Yeah. The talking feather. What the fuck? Pick an object and while holding you can only speak. Why? Pick the message to see if you got the message as it's supposed to be. Don't speak on your mind, shut down your mind, also listen. Oh, this is communication. I mean, pretty good thing to learn. Is your communication clear? Second step, are you sure? Alright. Oh, this is Japanese. I've learned a bit. Fuck that, I gave up on that too. There's some English words I've learned. Kinda good. Also English words. Inferiority, the condition of being low. Yeah, that seems relatable. Neat, quite gentle and easily imposed on, submissive. I didn't know that. Anyways. Sulk, be silent, morose or bad-tempered, out of annoyance. Sulk. Oh, I understand that. I've learned German too, man. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about German language. Sorry for the German, but I don't. Like, you should care about language. You should have a goal to learn the language. If you don't have goal, do not fucking learn it for the interest. You should have a goal. There's some Russian. I know a lot of Russian. So this one might be easy. I will just learn it also in my spare time. Yeah. There is fucking French again. Full French like this. And full page of Japanese. Another full page of Japanese. And there is Espanol. Spanish. Yeah, I love Spanish. I love Spanish people also. There's a bunch of work days that I tracked my working out. It's like 6, 2, 1, 1, 3, 0.5, 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2, 3, 3, 0.5, 2, 4.5, 5, 4, 1.5, 4.5, 3, 1, 3.5, 4, 1.5, 2, 3, 2, 6, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1.5, and accent. Gave up on that too. There's a drawing I've done here and a map that I remember like doing this on the first first like grade of university. Look at the picture of Trevin tried to draw this when I was fucking freshman. I'm not fucking freshman, but I was freshman. I meant that. And that's really it, guys. That's the wrap. And let me see. Yeah, nothing is there anymore. Nothing is there. I've looked at everything, especially the old ones. Yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. I know nobody watched this, but still, thank you. Anyways, guys, see y'all on the next one.